Moultrie-Colquitt County is a very unique community. It's a very southern community. It's ag-driven, whether you are actually growing the crops, selling the crops, or selling to the industry in terms of equipment, parts, things like that. We have had the expansion in our medical community here. We had the addition of PCOM, the Philadelphia College of Medicine, that opened a South Georgia campus. The airport is growing. They are continuing to expand. They have gotten a number of funding, different federal grant fundings.
You've got your large banks, but to me, local means everything. And I think that with your larger banks, whether they've been sold out or whether they're corporate offices or somewhere else, I think that makes a lot of difference. I think with your local banks that you care about your customers, they're important to you. You want to make sure your customers are successful. I mean, whether they're opening a personal checking account or if it's a commercial loan or it's an ag loan, I mean, it's very important to me. Local means a lot to me.
I think everyone knew that a healthy, true community bank contributed to the overall financial health of the county, community, what have you. In the whole process of starting a bank, one of the things that I was surprised the most about was the interest from the public.
I was one of the original ones. It was a good friend of mine that's on the board also. He and I are real close, and we were sitting in our pickup trucks with our windows rolled down, and he said, "You ever thought about starting a bank?" I had a good friend of mine. He was an older gentleman. He was 96 years old. He heard that we were starting this bank. He called. He wanted to know how could he help and how could he be involved. And we ended up with 486 investors from 5 or 6 counties. We raised $21.5 million.
It's about giving back and supporting, because I think if you build those relationships early and kids see you supporting them and what they're doing, they remember that. They've got that softball rec t-shirt that they wear for the next year until they outgrow it. It's got the bank's name on it. You know, hopefully that means something to them when they get old enough to open a bank account, or they recognize our logo. It's that piece where you give back. That's a lot of what being a part of the community, what a community bank means, and what we're able to do. We're just not writing a check and passing it down the line.
We started with probably 4 or 5 employees banking out of a strip mall. And within just a little over a year, moving into our new facility, a 9,000 square foot building with 13 to 15 employees. Couldn't be more proud or more excited for the future for Moultrie Bank and Trust.
I'm proud of Moultrie Bank and Trust because it truly is a community bank. It isn't a slogan, a tagline, a marketing ploy. We are community in every sense of the word.